We really stress at Project ChildSafe the fact that guns ought to be securely stored when they're not in use. A lot of the safety training we get as a hunter, as a shooter, focuses on handling, hunting safe in the field, safe etiquette at the ranges and so forth, which is all important and very good to have. But what we talk about is when you're done shooting, how you safely secure that to keep children or other at-risk people, at-risk adults from accessing your firearm when it's not being used. So it's really about education and training and creating a lifestyle of safe storage going forward. So we've implemented this in all 50 states and 5 U.S. territories with typically law enforcement and other community partners, church groups, like we have here in Albuquerque, city council members, people that will take and carry the message to the people in the most effective way.
The Albuquerque Police Department, as well as all community members, are responsible for working together, for collaborating to ensure that we keep firearms out of the wrong hands, to keep them safe in order to curb our violence and any accidents that may occur from the use of a firearm.
Proper firearm safety and responsible gun ownership are essential to keeping our community safe. It's why our fellow community leaders, including myself, have come together to make sure that we support New Mexico's first Project ChildSafe community here in Albuquerque. It's such a privilege to work with these groups and have these meetings and sponsor events to make sure to remind gun owners of proper firearm safety and to help keep our community safe.
My name is Vicki Price. I'm the Senior Director of Counseling Services for Albuquerque Public Schools. As part of Project ChildSafe Albuquerque, Albuquerque Public Schools is here to bring attention and focus to youth mental health first aid and suicide prevention, increasing suicide awareness and reducing the stigma related to mental health support is going to take all of us, the schools, the families, the students, the community, must all unite on this important mission.
So the way to sustain the safe storage message of guns in a community is to really have a large group of stakeholders like we have here in Albuquerque, and they can keep the message top of mind among gun owners and also among school children too, to help educate them how to be safe around firearms. If they see an unintended firearm, to stop, don't touch, get away, tell an adult. So these groups, by working together, can really sustain this message over a period of years.
When firearms are responsibly stored in the home, families and communities are safer. With that in mind, we will now demonstrate how a Project ChildSafe gun lock can be applied to a firearm.
Okay, so on a semi-auto handgun, you'll remove the magazine, which is the ammo, place that away. You'll take the slide, you'll run it like 3 times to make sure it's empty. You'll visually and physically inspect it to make sure there's nothing in the chamber. You'll get your gun lock out, run it up through your mag, through the mag well, and lock it and secure it. Let the slide go forward on it, and the gun is secure, and there's no way that you can load this gun and put a mag in and make this gun fire. On a wheel gun, same thing, you're going to make sure it's empty, check all the cylinders, everyone's empty. You run it through one of the cylinders, and you lock it, and then now the gun cannot close up, so you can't load it and fire around through these weapons. Then you store these differently away from your ammo source, so the two are never together. And if you do have a case of some sort, you can never use these locks on the outside of the case, because the case will still open because of the flexibility of those locks. So don't use it on the outside. You have to secure these to your weapons.